Hi guys, today I'll be showing you how to make crochet scrunchies. This is honestly the easiest tutorial you'll probably ever watch because making scrunchies are so easy. So I don't want to do too much talking, so let's just get straight to the video. The yarn I'll be using is a weight for acrylic yarn. This one right here is the brand I Love This Yarn, and then this one is Mainstays from Walmart. The materials I'll be using is a pair of scissors, a 6mm hook, a tapestry needle, and then of course a hairband to make the scrunchie. So we're going to start off with a slip knot. So to make a slip knot, we're going to grab my yarn like this, and then I'm going to take this and I'm just going to loop it over. So now we have a loop. Then I'm going to fit my fingers through the loop, and I'm just going to grab this like that and then just tighten it. And that's how you make a slip knot. Now I'm going to grab my hairband and I'm going to put my hook through the hairband like this, and then I'm going to pick up my slip knot and put it through the loop. Then I'm just going to tighten my loop on my hook, and then I'm going to grab my working yarn. Now that I have my working yarn grabbed, I'm just going to pull the slip knot through the hairband, and I'm just going to chain one. Okay, now we're going to be working single crochets all the way around. To work a single crochet, what we're going to be doing is we're just going to go like this. We're going to yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through two. That's how you make a single crochet. So you're just going to keep working that. So you're going to go again, you're going to yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, pull through two. And that's how you're basically going to be working your single crochets all the way around the hairband. The point of working single crochets is that you can cover the hairband so you won't see the black, you'll only see the color. So I'm just going to keep working my single crochets. Alright, so I've gone around quite a bit, but if you want this hairband to really be covered and you want more ruffles when you go ahead and do the scrunchie, what I'd recommend you do is just take this and just shift it over like that, so you're creating more room for additional stitches. But yeah, I'm just going to keep on working my single crochets and then we'll join it. Okay, so now we've gone ahead and we've worked all the way around, so we're going to slip stitch the very first stitch. So if we look right here, we can clearly see that this is the chain one, and then this right here is the very first stitch. So I'm just going to go in there with a slip stitch. So that's pulling through two loops, and then I'm just going to tighten it. Now I'm going to chain four, and then I'm going to be working triple crochets. To work a triple crochet, you're going to yarn over twice, and you're going to go into that very first stitch, and we're going to yarn over, pull through one, and we have 4 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, we have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, pull through the last 2, and that's how you make a triple crochet. So we're going to do 3 more triple crochets in that stitch. Okay, so in total we should have 5 triple crochets, but this chain 4 is counting as our very first one. So now we're going to go into our next stitch, and we're just going to work another 5 triple crochets. So practically what we'll be doing all around is just working 5 triple crochets into each stitch. Now if you're like, oh, I don't really want to do triple crochet, okay, that's fine. You can also do double crochet as well. So I decided that I wanted to do triple crochet, but obviously, like, if you're like, girl, I don't really like how that looks, then it's totally fine. You can also do double crochet, but I've just went ahead and I've done 5 triple crochet in here. So we're going to go to our next stitch, and we're going to be working our triple crochet. Okay, so that right there is 4, so that's your last one. Okay, and that's 5. So we're just going to keep up with this pattern. We're going to keep working our triple crochets all the way until we reach the very beginning. But as you can see, the triple crochet takes up quite a bit of space, so make sure you kind of pull this over and see that this is your next stitch you're going to be working into. So yeah, guys, just keep repeating that, and I'll meet you back once we've reached the end. Alright, so I went ahead and I worked all my clusters all the way around. So to end the row off, I'm just going to insert my hook back in to that loop, and then I'm going to slip stitch to the very first double crochet we made. So as you can see, this is the chain 4 right here, and then this is the first double crochet. Okay, now I'm going to tighten it, and I'm going to chain 1 and snip off. And there we go, we've got a scrunchie. So now we're going to do a single crochet edge on the scrunchie, so to do that I'm going to go ahead and just make another slip knot. And then I'm just going to take my slip knot on my hook like this, and I'm just going to go in through anywhere. So we're just going to go in right here, and we're going to yarn over, pull through this, and then yarn over and pull through the loop on my hook. Then I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to do, in that same stitch, I'm going to do a single crochet. Okay, now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing 1 single crochet all the way around. So basically what we're doing is that we're working our single crochets in these stitches. I'm going to go into the next one, do a single crochet, next one, single crochet, next one, single crochet. And I think adding this like single crochet border kind of just adds like, I don't know, it just makes it look 10 times cuter and makes the colors stand out more. But yeah, just keep working these single crochets all the way around, and then at some point you're going to end up reaching this point where we snipped off our previous yarn, and I'll show you what to do once we reach this point. So now we've made it to the point where I have my tail end from the previous color, so I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to go around it. So I have one more stitch before I reach it, so I'm going to go ahead and in that stitch just work a single crochet, and then now that I have the area, I'm literally just going to skip over it, and I'm just going to go into the next following stitch. So this is the chain, and this is our next stitch. So the stitch we're going into is right here. I'm going to go in and do a single crochet, and then we're just going to keep working our single crochets till the end. Now we're going to slip stitch the first stitch. So basically we've got our joining. This whole area is kind of messy right here, but this isn't the stitch. The very first stitch is actually right here. Right here, so I'm just going to go in there and do a slip stitch, and then I'm going to tighten it, chain 1 and snip off my yarn. If you don't know how to sew in loose ends, I'm just going to show you real quick. So you're going to take a tail end like this, and you're just going to kind of put it like that, like kind of just like fold it together like that, and then you're just going to weave it through the hole in your needle, and then you really just go anywhere. Like I'm just gonna go like right here, and I'm just gonna weave in my loose ends, and then pull it through, and then maybe I'll turn it around and then do the exact same thing. But yeah, weaving in loose ends is like probably the easiest part of crochet, but it's also so freaking annoying, so it's just like ugh. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, so I'm just gonna keep repeating that, just weaving in all the loose ends, and you'll be done. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed making your scrunchie. I've also made it in another color as well, so they kind of go together. If you want to, you can also make this scrunchie with fluffier yarn, so you end up having something that looks like this. I think it's also a super cute way to make scrunchies. But yeah, I think the scrunchie is really simple and easy to make, and I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video if you think it was very helpful. So yeah, see you guys next time. Goodbye!